Believe me, our constitution is under threat. They are now a majority in the Lok Sabha, creeping up to a majority in the Rajya Sabha. They control more than 2/3 of the states. They have been talking about imposing their view of India on our country. And that means the constitution is not safe. The danger for us is that they have a different vision of this country than our constitution enshrines. They speak of their great ideologue, Deen Dayal Upadhyay. What did he say? He said the constitution rests on a flawed premise. Not just that it was written by Anglophile lawyers with Western ideas and in a foreign language, the language I'm speaking to you today, which were good enough reasons for him to reject them. But he said, no, what is worse is that the Constitution has a flawed idea of what is a nation. Our Constitution assumes our nation is the territory of India and all the people living in it. But Upadhyay says, no, the nation is not the whole territory of India and the people on it. A nation is a people alone, and the people are the Hindu people. That is why they speak of a Hindu Rashtra, whereas we proudly speak of secularism, because we accept that every group in this country has contributed to making us who we are. That in India today, we are a plural identity. The singular thing about India is that you can only speak of us in the plural. And that plural identity means that you can be many things and one thing. You can be a good Muslim, a good Keralite, and a good Indian all at once. That is the strength of Indianness. And each of those identities is secure because of the overall Indian identity, the Indian Constitution. ये लोग कहते हैं गर्व से कहो कि हम हिंदू हैं, हम गर्व से कहते हैं कि हम हिंदुस्तानी हैं. We must accept that the great strength of Hinduism is the acceptance of difference. Swami Vivekananda said, ours is a religion that has taught not only tolerance, but acceptance. Tolerance is a virtue, but the tolerant man says, I am in riot, you are in error, but I will magnanimously indulge you in the right to be wrong. Whereas the good Hindu says, I believe I have the truth, you believe you have the truth, I will respect your truth, please respect my truth. That is the strength of being a true Hindu, that is the strength of being a true Democrat in our India. It seems to me this is not soft hindutwa. This is neutralizing their hindutva in the name of Hinduism, because hindutva is not Hinduism. Hindutva is a political ideology, whereas we can speak proudly of who we are. 4 साल आपने इस देश में कितना धोखा दिया है. आप तो प्रधानमंत्री की मन की बात सुनाते हैं हमें, लेकिन जन की बात कौन सुनाएंगे? कांग्रेस पार्टी है ये सुनाने के लिए. We need a positive message, of course. We have to oppose the damage they are doing. They are dividing our country. They are trying to divide our country. We must not allow them to divide us. They are trying to say that those who are against them are against Hinduism, are Muslims, are enemies of this nation. That is not how we see our Muslim brothers and sisters. That is not how we see India. The fact is, the silence of this Prime Minister is complicit. We cannot allow the silence to speak for itself. When he says, na khaunga, na khane dunga, it seems he was only speaking about beef. The fact is, corruption is thriving under this government, and we've all heard what others have said about this. Where is the Lokpal bill that they ran against us on 4 years ago? It still hasn't been introduced. They speak of a new India. We too want a new India. A new India in which you are not lynched for what you eat, where you are not flogged for being who you are or doing what you do, A new India where you're not assaulted for what you believe, shamed for what you wear, or criminalized for who you love. In the name of a strong India, they are weakening India. We want unity. They want uniformity. We want cooperation. They want co-optation. We want consensus. They want conformity. 56 इंच का सीना है तो क्या हुआ? सीने में दिल भी होना चाहिए. We have to beat our heart for the weakest and poorest of our country.